What is up, guys? Rebel Beats here, and finally I'm making this video. Please ignore the hair and the giant-ass pimple on my head, because apparently aliens wanted to take over my forehead as they did my ear, so... But today, nonetheless, we are going to be doing a video I said I was going to be doing, but I got sidetracked, and I haven't really been feeling the best emotionally, so I kind of put it off. Then I did a For Honor video just to see how I was with the YouTube thing, and I wasn't very sure because the reason For Honor didn't come out till now is because I just haven't been feeling the best. Things in my life right now were not going okay, and I'll probably make a separate video on this, maybe, I don't know. I really don't want to bother you guys with my emotions, so today we are going to be doing Dear YouTuber part, well, yeah, I can say it's 2 because the Dear New DA Games was kind of a half of the last one. So, that being said, we're going to get into this as Dear Pewdiepie. And this one I'm probably going to edit here and there, not very much, because I feel like these are better raw, and better just me talking to you guys, and not all these flashing lights and freaking Elmo in the background, but, yeah. So, that little 5 seconds right there would probably be the most I edit, so... Dear Pewdiepie, my name is Rebel Beats. I have been watching you ever since you made probably the 40th episode of Happy Wheels. I wasn't there from the beginning, but I did watch you a lot, and I feel like I've been watching you for about 2 years now, and I love the dude to death. He's amazing. No, 3 years. 3 years. I've been watching him for 3 years straight, and I am currently 16, so... yeah, I've been watching him since I was 12, so 3 years. But nonetheless, I thought I should bring up some good sides of the channel and bad sides of the channel like I usually do. The bad sides aren't going to be really that negative because I really don't have anything negative towards PewDiePie. Later on in the series, whenever I go over YouTubers I actually have a problem with, you'll see more on the negative side. But as of PewDiePie, I really don't have a problem with the dude. I like him. He's a comedian. I take everything he says as a joke, not like someone else. So, I know he's joking, so I don't get offended. So I always know it's like, oh, this is just PewDiePie, it's not Felix. Instead of putting them together, it's like, oh, he's a frickin' whatever. But yes, let's get into the video. We're gonna start out with good. Go at it and go over the good, and then we'll get to the negatives at the end. So, good side. PewDiePie is a dedicated YouTuber. From the last 3 years I've seen, he came out and said that he is not happy with the channel, deleted the comments, and people went all crazy, so he kind of took that into, in his mind. He was like, I just wanted the comment system to be good, and people took it the wrong way because we haven't seen the real PewDiePie. That was the beginning that we actually started to see Felix and not PewDiePie. So, Felix has been in the background that whole time, just PewDiePie being front and center. Felix finally came out whenever he removed the comments. That was just him kind of breaking the wall and saying, yeah, no, I don't want my channel doing this. So, then everyone all mad because they're thinking about him as PewDiePie. So, that kind of started this transition of the PewDiePie we have now. I was pissed. At first, PewDiePie pissed me off. And because I was just like, you're not trying, Like, whenever he came out with that FNAF 4 video, I'm like, you can at least play it and give it a chance, not just play it and just act all, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you see, I told you it sucked. It's like watching a movie with that one friend. Honestly, I'm that one friend. But if I don't like a movie, I'm going into the movie like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like this movie. I don't like it. I'm going to go into it and be critical as hell. And I guess that's what PewDiePie did, but it's not a good thing. It's kind of a dick move. But, again, that was Felix coming out that we just never seen. The viewers, up until then, we have never seen Felix. We've seen PewDiePie. We haven't seen Felix as he wants to be seen. So, again, that was a huge tipping point. Like, the comment section was just, why, enjoy the game, stop being a bitch, and, all that. And I guess that really took a toll on Felix as well. Because not too long later, he starts coming out with these videos saying that the reason he's not gaming more like he used to, and the reason he's not acting like he used to is because all of that was fake. And that was a huge blow to the PewDiePie community. And we're just like, so you're not that way? And it took some getting used to, seeing Felix as this depressed guy that I related to. Like, first, like I said, I was pissed. But then I started to relate to him. And I'm like, you know, PewDiePie, you're right. And then he came out with the thing where he said, it's okay not to be happy. That was my philosophy. And I'm glad someone else saw it that way. Because in my life, I'm like, you know what? I see all these people with, like, positivity and stuff like that. It's just like, how can you stay happy all the time? And the fact is, people that seem most happy are probably the most depressed. PewDiePie being an example. They're faking it. They're just like saying, oh, I have to be happy because everyone accepts that. In reality, no, you don't. And like PewDiePie said, you don't have to be happy. You can have your sad moments. If you have emotion, that's not a bad thing. Express your emotion. Like me, I get sad sometimes. I express it. I get angry. I get obsessive. I get addicted to stuff like soda and like freaking Monster and all that. And I admit it. I admit when I'm wrong. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just being mad right now. Let me calm down. Like, For Honor, it's broken as shit, okay? For Honor is broken. And I need to fix it. Sorry. But I admit when I'm angry. I admit when I'm salty. Because when I'm playing, I'm like, I hate this game. I freaking hate it. But then, you know, it clicks on my mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm just angry right now. I'll put down the controller for a while. I'll come back to it. And I love the game. And, like, it's just the upward, downward cycle. Whenever there's bullcrap, it brings the game down. Whenever there's good stuff, it brings the game up. Like, whenever I meet an actual honorable person, it brings the game up for me and I feel better. But when I'm just getting cheesed more than a pizza, I get a little angry, okay? I get a little salty. I don't get a little salty. I turn into the Atlantic Ocean. So, back to PewDiePie. Sorry, I just thought I should let you guys know that. So, again, Felix came out and PewDiePie started to fade away now. So, PewDiePie is no longer really a thing. Other than his satirical videos, PewDiePie has kind of just faded out. And now all we see is Felix. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with relating to the guy that I'm watching. I like this Felix a little bit more than the 2013 Felix. Because the 2013 Felix was an actor. He wasn't the real Felix. It was PewDiePie. It was the, how's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie. You know, it's just that high energy thing that he had to do. He probably drank like 3 Monsters a day. So, he basically had to fake every single video because of his viewers and the personality that he set up. And so, whenever those walls started to come down, it was visible. And us viewers could see that these walls were no longer there. And we're just, like, taking a step back and, like, Felix, you're right. PewDiePie is a funny guy. Funny guy. He's real. He's a real person. And he's amazing. And it's just a shame. Positives are gone. So, like I said, the negatives, here we go. Felix, I love you, buddy. You're one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. You and DA Games I can watch forever. It's just, there are some things that really bug me about you and the people around you. I have no problems with the person that you are. I have no problems with the jokes you make. But I didn't like how you hid your emotions so long. And I know you're probably already over this and stuff like that, but I just thought I should bring it up because I've been holding it in. I don't like how, whenever you were doing that Scared PewDiePie thing, you were holding your emotion in, and I could sense it. You were breaking. You were cracking, Felix. I could see every bit of emotion in your eyes. Even today, I still see that little emotion in your eyes that you want to get out, but you never do. Felix, if you're ever worried about showing emotion on camera because you're a funny guy, So you never want to be seen as vulnerable, and you never want people to know that you are breaking. Feel your emotions, buddy. Emotions won't kill you. Getting out your emotions can actually help you not go into a panic attack, not have heart like palpitations, and not suffer from depression. That's how I got over mine. I had bipolar depression for 3 fucking years. It sucks. But now I found a system to where I can actually get over it. Whenever I feel sad, I get it out. I'm like, you know what? I'm sad. Let me be sad for a moment. Just let me feel this, and then I'll be good later. When I'm angry, I'm like, just let me feel this. I just need to get it out. I'm okay. And that's how I've got over most fights. I don't fight people. Like, a lot of people, like, at school fight people. I don't do that because I know it's useless, because even if I do fight him, he's just going to come back after me. So what the hell is the point? And I'm not saying I wouldn't beat him. Okay? I'm not saying I wouldn't beat the guy. I'm just saying that I don't want to fight. Okay? It's just, I'm passive. I'm not weak. I'm kind. So do not confuse my kindness for weakness. So PewDiePie, I feel like he's holding in a lot of stuff that he's letting out in satirical videos that I can see happen. Ainsley being his, his punchline, his common source. And I feel like PewDiePie is holding back on what he can be. And another thing I really want to go over, and we're just going to make this video a little longer, Wall Street Journal, The Verge, The Onion, The Sun. What the hell are you doing? Harassing this person who gives joy to a bunch of people. Wall Street Journal, suck a furry. Sorry. But I don't understand why. I do understand. I actually do understand why they're going after PewDiePie. They want views, like PewDiePie said it before. But they don't want that. They want PewDiePie to crush and burn and break under camera. Felix, if you ever end up watching this, they're trying to make you break. They're trying to make you say things that you don't want to say. They're trying to get you to be a loose cannon. They did this to Eminem, if you remember. If you know Eminem. They did this to him a while back. Like, before I was born. They did this to him so he can act out and punch people. Britney Spears did it. And this has just been going on for a while. Whenever the media finds something that's a threat, they attack it and make false news out of it. Don't trust the media. The media will wipe you out for their own interests. PewDiePie being an example of how shitty they can be. Just calling him a Nazi because he made a Jewish joke that he didn't even know would even happen. I mean, sure, he had the power not to upload the video, but he's a comedian. He does this. He's of jokes, He's not meaning to offend anyone. He's just doing this because it's funny. Jokes are funny. You don't have to get offended and triggered over every single thing that anyone ever says to you. Rage. So, the media is coming after PewDiePie. And honestly, they're actually coming after Americans too. Everything you see in the media probably is a lie. Because the media will tell you anything. Especially when it comes to police, when it comes to riots. You think all that stuff is true? You think a police officer kills a guy every day? Police officers are trained so they can keep the peace. I mean, sure, there's a little bit slip-ups every now and then, but shit happens. I'm not defending the officers that do this shit. I'm just saying they get more attention than the real ones that actually do their job. And that's the media's way of getting into your mind. That's the way the media is trying to take over this, everything. It's trying to get us to break so that we act out so they can get more stories. So that they can get paid. The media is not our friend. Well, at least not the Wall Street Journal and the Sun and the Verge. They want us, and Fox News, they want us to believe that the world is shit so they can take over. They want us to be in fear, weakening us. That way, if we do have a war, we're vulnerable. We are vulnerable. Hell, there's probably going to be a civil war by the end of this, with all these protests and fake drama going around that we're going to fight amongst ourselves again. Wake up just a little bit. See the truth that the media might not be telling you everything. Okay? They're hiding details. They can do this. It's like, oh, it's the news. Why would they lie? Look at PewDiePie's case. PewDiePie, this YouTuber who tells jokes, plays games, makes us laugh. He says one controversial joke. One. Let's go look at freaking Pewdiepie, Rice Gum, all those guys. They make racist and jokes all the time. Joey Salads, freaking pranksters. They all tell these jokes, yet no one touches them. No one. Wall Street Journal doesn't even go after them. Yet PewDiePie, who is apparently the biggest YouTuber, is getting attacked because he told one joke that because, oh, it's offensive, they get all offended. Why? There's no point in going after this person. You are ruining a man's life because of your own selfish priorities. PewDiePie, his show got canceled. Disney got his game. They all got attacked, and he can't make anything of himself because of one stupid and dumb decision from a guy who is a hypocrite. I don't understand how someone can be this conceited and focused on getting money that you would attack this innocent man to get your own. It's anarchy, and it's not right. PewDiePie did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. If you really want to know who did something wrong, go over to Joey Salads, Casey Neistat, Pewdiepie, Rice Gum. Look at all of them. Sandpepper. Look at all of them. And leave this man who had nothing to do with neo-Nazism and National Social... whatever the fuck you call it. He had nothing to do with it. Sorry for cursing. But he had nothing to do. He's not an anti-Semite. He's not a Nazi. So stop accusing this man of being one. Felix, I hope in due time you get your show back. I hope YouTube will understand and Disney will understand that you're innocent. And that they drop all these allegations amongst you. And I hope maybe one day you'll be successful with other stuff other than YouTube. Because I know that's what you desperately need. And that not need, you want. I know you want to write books. And I know you want to do TV shows and stuff like that instead of YouTube. And I can understand that. I hope the best for you. And I just really hope you get the message I'm sending here. I hope you understand what I'm doing. I hope you understand that I'm on your side. And I hope you understand that I love you, Felix. You make me laugh every day, and that makes a huge difference in my life. Because I know if I have a rough day, and I know if I have a tough time with anything in life, I can count on you to make videos to make me feel better. And I just want you to stay around so that you can be here for other people who need it. And I hope you find an outlet for anything in your life. And I hope you and Matsuya get married and have children and be happy. I just hope you understand that us fans aren't going anywhere. And we support you 100%. and just know that everything you do won't be just tossed aside. I love you, Felix. This has been Dear YouTuber. It got a little emotional at the end, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I hope Felix sees this. And if you would help me to get this to Felix, if you would share it or like it or subscribe, just let me get this to Felix. Help me out, just this one time. Help me get this to Felix so that so the fans can let him know that we're still here. That we want him to succeed. That we're not like the Wall Street Journal. We're not selfish. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Comment below your opinions, and you can yell at me or do anything. I don't care. Rebel Beats out.